divided my time to divide both of the minds. Not in the sense of ownership like when they say that one's mine. You gotta open your mind so it can open your eyes. And I'm promoting that opening cause I'm noticing potent. As if epiphany's hitting me cause I'm speaking unholy. They're chasing diamonds and rollers, they chasing Rarries and Rovers. Made it my business to focus, make it your business to focus. Cause if you know this, you're not alone if you are devoted. We're about that action, but we're in control. No, we're not reacting.
All right, cut the music. It's over for that.
Yeah. Welcome. My name is Darian Tucker.
And I am Dushawn Dotson.
And you are watching
Civilized Eyes Podcast.
Today's date is September the 18th, 2022.
And the time is currently 7:02 p.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
U.S. and Canada.
Yeah. So how y'all doing out there? Let us know in the comments if y'all can hear us clearly.
Yes.
And if y'all can see us clearly.
Yes.
On the screen.
Yes.
We're so glad to be back today.
Absolutely.
We have some great information and announcements.
Absolutely.
The NFBGA State Convention is coming up. For y'all that do not know what that is, we're going to explain it. But first, we want to start off by letting you all know that this podcast does not reflect the opinions or views of the National Federation of the Blind or the National Federation of the Blind Georgia.
Absolutely. Does not. Yes.
So, babe, what is the state convention?
The state convention it's like a big gathering of the state of Georgia, there are 50 states, and each state has its own convention.
Right.
Yes. And as I said, it's basically like a gathering of, the states.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And blind people.
And blind people who get together in like a particular area, a design. What's that?
Uh-oh.
Yes. So yeah, it's so like as I was saying before I was really interrupted. So it's basically like a gathering of but it's not the biggest gathering because the biggest gathering is national. Right. State is the national convention. It's that's the biggest, but the state convention is it's the second biggest. A big gathering of people who are blind, where we all get together. Right. As a matter of fact, this is going to be your first state convention, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually going to be my first convention.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'm so excited, and I hope all the planning and everything that all that goes well. And then we arrived at the state convention safely. Absolutely. We know that COVID is present, and a lot of people was affected by COVID at the national. But we hope that is not the case with the state convention.
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
Yeah, you have a lot to be excited for.
Right.
Yes, because I've actually had the privilege of going to the state convention and also the national convention,
right?
And which was both extremely exciting for me.
Oh yeah. I can't wait. I've been hearing a lot about the convention, but like I researched like the definition and the meaning of what convention is. It's basically a gathering that is usually done and conducted. So a convention is a usual thing that happens annually. And I know at the national convention, when everyone is gathered, that a lot of resolutions are passed. Resolutions in regards to like policies that advance the general welfare of the blind, which is the mission of the whole NFB entirely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
I'm excited. We want to thank our supporters.
As a matter of fact, you actually have gone to a state convention, haven't you? But not in person though. Am I correct?
Oh yeah, I've been to a state convention virtually.
Yeah, virtually. Yeah.
But in person?
Yes.
No.
I promise you, because I know you were excited when you went to the state convention virtually. Yeah. But you're going to go, oh my gosh, you're going to absolutely love it when you go in person.
Right.
Yes, I promise you. Y'all have my word. Yeah. He's going to love it. Hold me to my word, everybody.
We want to go ahead and thank our supporters.
Yes.
For subscribing.
Yes.
And interacting with Civilized podcast. Absolutely. Not only on YouTube, but in our Facebook group.
Yes.
Same title, Civilized Eyes Podcast. You can find us on Facebook
and
at Civilized Eyes Podcast, our Facebook group, and on YouTube at Civilized Eyes Podcast. Yes. If you would like to know our mission, you can just come on over to YouTube and go to our YouTube channel, Civilized Eyes Podcast, and click on the About tab, and you could see our mission statement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, it's been a while since we haven't had any guests on, but we are going to start back bringing on guests.
So sorry, really
we know Fatima, your cousin, she mentioned that she wanted to come on one of our previous podcasts.
Really quick, how many subscribers do we have?
Oh, we have, as current, we have 65 subscribers right now. And we have 55 videos and like over 1,000 views.
And this is on our YouTube.
2,000 views on our channel.
Yeah, this is on the YouTube channel, correct?
Yes.
And how many subscribers do we have on our Facebook?
Oh, we have they call it members. Well, we have approximately 73 members on Facebook. Yeah.
Oh wow. Last time I saw it, it was about 60 something. But so that I want to give y'all a round of applause. Thank you so much for subscribing and for liking, the Facebook page, and also for, for liking and sharing our YouTube channel and everything. We are all greatly appreciated.
Yes. So we want to go ahead and check the comments just to make sure everyone can hear us and our screen is good and everyone can see us. Okay, we don't have any comments right now. But we know that we will have some soon.
Absolutely.
Okay, so right now, in regards to the state convention, the agenda is there's going to be a career fair. There's going to be vendors, which are like different organizations and companies that's going to be coming to the state convention and promoting and informing the blind community on job opportunities with their companies. There's going to be different types of sessions based like on education. On the I believe maybe I might be wrong, but I know there's like educational sessions on blindness and things like that, and the general session where the blind board of directors are going to be coming together and conducting a business meeting at the state convention. There's a lot of events and great information and resources that's going to be present at the state convention. If anybody can come, like sighted community, decided, or deaf, lame, blind, anybody is free to come. You can register by going on to the National Federation of the Blind of Georgia's website at NFBGA.org. Make sure you go there and register and come out to the state convention.
Also, you can also donate money to the organization, to the NFBG and also the NFBGA.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can also donate money to us as well, the NFBGA, and also the NFB as a whole.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And
yes. So if y'all donate money, you'll be donating money to a great cause.
For those that live in Atlanta, the state convention is right in that area. It's going to be located at the Sheraton Hotel of Atlanta on 165 Cortland Drive or Street. I'm not sure. I think 165 Cortland Street. No, Cortland Road Drive, something like that. And,
either way, it's on. If you go to the NFBGA.org website, yeah, no problem. Yeah. So yeah, if you go to the NFBGA.org website, you'll most certainly, I promise you'll most certainly find the address for the NFBGA's state convention. I'm sorry. Yes, you'll certainly find the NFBGA state convention's address and whatnot.
Yeah, the date is it begins, it's going to start on October the 7th, 2022 this year.
Yes.
So yeah, that's something I'm looking forward to.
Yep, and it finishes out on October the 9th, I believe.
On Sunday.
Yes. Yeah, so it's gonna be a whole weekend extravaganza. It's so exciting. I promise everyone. As I said, I've been to 3 state conventions actually. I went to 2 state conventions and a national. Yeah, in Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I just remembered the second one. So I've been to 2 National Federation of Blind state Georgia state conventions. And also, I've went to a national convention as well, and yeah, it's oh my gosh, it's unbelievably exciting and it's very educational overall.
Right. So so that is the information on the NFBGA state convention in October.
Yes.
Specifically on October 7th to October the 9th of this year.
Yes. And also, I promise y'all will absolutely love it. Once again, y'all can donate money to the NFBGA or NFB .org.
Yeah, NFBGA.org
or NFB.
They got a link on there that you can donate or do a PAC plan, pre-authorized contribution. It's if you just go to the website and just scan, you can find all that information.
Yeah, and they have a lot of information up there. Like, for example, you can get for those who are of us who are blind, those of y'all who are blind, you can also go up there and register or sign up. You can go up there and sign up for a free white cane.
Oh yeah, that's not on the NFBGA website.
No, it's not on the NFBGA, but it's on the NFB
website, and that's NFB.org.
Yes.
Again, that's NFB.org. You can apply for a free white cane.
Yeah. A white, you can also apply for a slate and stylus.
Yeah. Free slate and stylus. If you know about Braille, it's the means through which the blind can be able to read literature in a different type format. Braille is was invented by Louis Braille. It was a blind individual who developed a code of raised dots that the blind can be able to fill with their fingers, and it's symbols of letters and words, contractions and things like that, group contractions that forms words. So yeah, if you don't know about that, please get into that. It's a lot of resources out here that can teach you that from home. They will send you an audio cassette that will go from step 1 all the way to the end step. And one of the organizations that you can go to learn is the NFB.org.
Yeah.
Just go all the way down to the bottom of the web page and go to like programs and services. Or you can go to hadley.edu.
Yes. Oh my God. Shout outs to Hadley School for the Blind.
Yeah.
It's a very good school.
Oh yeah. I took up the class and it's
Likewise.
very clear and understandable.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So there's a lot of resources out there for the blind.
Absolutely.
Take advantage of them, and because they will be able to provide you with a lot of opportunities and skills. Let's see. Oh yeah, I had some on my mind.
What's that?
If you don't mind.
Oh sure, go ahead.
So I'm big on advocacy, and I like to. In order to advocate for myself, I had to know about my rights. I mentioned this on the last podcast. If we should be able to know all of our rights, not only the ones that are domestic, but like human rights and international rights. When you know these rights, you can, they are empowering, and that they are your rights, and so therefore you will be, like passionate and knowledgeable that, hey, you just can't do me any type of way, man. I'm knowledgeable of my rights, and I know that they are protected through law. So I researched because it's some like books, like physical books. I can read them with Seeing AI, but it's tiring and stressful. So I like to have audio books and things like that, Braille, or with like an online website where I could use my screen reader to go through, a web page with a lot of information.
And also an accessible online website, because there are websites out here that are not accessible for the blind.
With screen readers.
Yes.
So what I'm about to provide to you is a great resource when using the screen reader to study law. And that website is casetext.com.
Do you want to spell it?
That's CASETEXT.com.
Do you mind spelling that one more time?
CASETEXT.com. When you go on this website, you will have a variety of tools and resources. There's a search bar at the top where you can type in. You can go through the Georgia code, the official code of Georgia annotated. You can go through the United States code. You can search up federal law cases. You can search up all of these things on casetext.com, and it's very accessible. It's a very accessible website. And also you can go to law.cornell.edu.
Do you mind spelling that?
That's law.cornell.edu, to my recollection. I hope that's true. law.cornell.edu. I was on their website today, and it was very accessible to me.
That's what you were doing earlier.
Yeah. So those are some great resources for those that are utilizing screen readers and researching online. When it comes to law, case tests is a very good one. But now it's one that I did not like because it was too many advertisements. It was just too many interruptions on their website. And I think it's Justicia, something like that. That one is not that. It's accessible to a point, but it's not something. It's over the case text. I would rather choose casetext.com over that one. Also, this was presented to me by Galen. legis.ga.gov. That is a good website in tracking legislations passed by that's about the bills that are being presented by Congress, passing through the houses, House of Representatives and the Senate, that are being looked at in the committees and potentially going to be passed or going to fail. Legis.ga.gov is a good resource to track those legislations. So consider those.
And who
resources.
did you say provided you with this?
Oh, the Galen Tootle. He passed several days ago. Yeah, we send our condolences to the Tootle family and everyone that was affected by Galen Tootle's passing.
Yeah,
he was a great individual, great advocate.
Absolutely,
and he impacted a lot of people's lives and was a great inspiration.
Absolutely.
So yeah. So legis.ga.gov is a good resource as well. Let's check the comments and let's see if anyone is commented.
I'm sorry, excuse me, my allergies.
We have a comment, one comment.
I'm sorry, excuse me. Oh, hey, Armando.
Hey, Armando.
Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, thank you for joining, man.
Armando. Oh, man. Armando is so awesome. We got to give an applause for Armando. Man. Yeah, Armando's an amazing person.
Yeah, Armando, man, he's also a great advocate.
Absolutely.
In his local community, he's been working to make things accessible.
Absolutely.
I actually opened up some of the emails that he posted to the listserv of the NFBGA and put the link in my tab and saved it for future references, like the audio description that he was letting us know that he was promoting and trying to enforce some of the local, I think, state entities or something in his community to implement and on the television, something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
But Armando is a great advocate as well.
Most definitely.
Yeah, we thank you for tuning in, Armando.
Yes, thank you. Armando, it's an honor to have you.
Yeah.
Join us.
Yes. Maybe we should get you on sometime, Armando, and go into what you do, in the community as an advocate, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, it'd be an honor to have you join us.
Right.
Yes.
7:24. Let's go back over here. Let's see if there's any more comments. Okay.
That may be all.
Okay, he said he just shared the live stream.
Oh,
man.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
Yeah, man, advocacy is a big thing and that we all should get into.
Yes, and promote.
Not only the blind community, but the sighted community. I know that the sight, those that parents and brothers and sisters of a blind individual, may have been subjected to the misconceptions and things like that. But through this podcast, you come into the knowledge that, those misconceptions are not true.
Absolutely.
Through, our presentation, and things that we're talking about on this podcast, that we are, the blind is capable and does not once we get the proper training in access technology, orientation, and the mobility, we can do what we, what anyone in the sighted community can do. We just need to be provided the chance, and it's required by the Americans with Disabilities
Absolutely.
Act, you know,
Yep.
for
Employment.
employers to, you know, provide reasonable accommodations such as access technology and things like that, you know, in order for us to perform those job functions in the workplace, in the work environment.
Definitely.
You know, I've been discriminated against more than once by employers because, you know, they assumed that I was incapable of performing the job function, but that was not true. They did not give me a chance to utilize, you know, access technology and orientation and mobility. You know, they didn't give me a chance to get those accommodations that they are required to provide, you know, so therefore there was discrimination. So we try to, you know, educate the public to get them to an understanding of the depths and the truth of, you know, that blindness is not the characteristic that defines us or our future, but it is just a characteristic, you know, when we, you know, what defines us is, you know, it's not blindness. Blindness is not a means that one could use to say that we're incapable of doing what, you know, others are doing with sight. You know, that's a misconception, and it's widely accepted by the sighted community.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, so that's one of the main missions of the National Federation of the Blind, is to educate the public on the truth, you know. So please reach out, go to the NFB.org website and read some of that information, the NFBGA, and look through those resources, and kind of just educate yourself on the blindness and hear from the blind. I recall Kenneth Jurgens. I recall Mark Maurer speeches.
And who are those people? Kenneth Jurgens and Mark Maurer?
They are the previous presidents of the National Federation of the Blind. And what they were saying was that the blind, Jacobus Timbrow, is that the blind can only speak for the blind. Absolutely. Because the blind are experiencing blindness. So if you want to understand blindness to the depths, hear it from the voice and the mouth of the blind.
Yep. And so, I agree, because it's like, no, like a sighted person, a person with sight cannot express or, you know, or say what it's like to be blind,
right,
if they've never been blind themselves.
Right. You can
only speak from experience. Yeah. So yeah, I see exactly where you get it. I see I see exactly where you're coming from, though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just had to, you know, put that. I have to break the ice, you know. I have to break the ice. But seriously though, y'all, you know, like he's just saying, like I just said just now, you know, a person can only speak from their experience. And a person who has sight, who's never been blind, they cannot speak from a person who is blind experience.
Yeah, like there's the difference, like when you actually experience it. Because I had like misconceptions of blindness before I went blind.
Likewise.
You know, through the movies I watched, the news and things like that. I thought that blind was limited in what they could do in society, in the world. But now I'm saying, like, man, you have blind scientists, blind lawyers, you have blind doctors, blind nurses.
Yup. Wait, shout outs to Kayla K, blind nurse.
Yeah, Kayla K, she's a blind nurse.
Yep.
There's someone right now that's blind that's attending Harvard University.
Yep, absolutely.
Come on, man.
Yeah, and also I just lost what it was I was getting ready to say to you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because you like threw so much oh man, it's just so beautiful knowing that. Oh, this is what I wanted to say. So, and as far as me, I did not think, or I didn't know or realize that there were people who are blind that goes out to parties and whatnot until I went to a party. Oh, hey, Opal.
What's up, Opal?
Yes. I really do love Opal. Hey, Opal, we appreciate you for tuning in. But yeah, so yeah, I never knew that people who are blind go out into parties until back in 2000. And what year was that? 13, I want to say, when I went to some years ago, when I went to my first party with the NFB of Georgia. They had like this really big party. It was so much fun. So when I went to that party, that was my first party, attending, where there were a lot of people who were, blind. And at first it was overwhelming for me, I'm not gonna lie. But then after a while, when I realized that, I thought like, okay, this is cool, all right, people, my peers, they're all here and everyone here is blind. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I began to relax and feel comfortable with being around, people who are blind and everything. Because prior to 2013, I never really went to parties, at least not that massive, where there were people who are blind.
Right.
Yeah. And for the record, for those who are wondering, that was here in Georgia. And like I said, those were peers of mine, people who are blind, of course. And they were like a little bit younger than me, but still, we were still roughly around the same age group. They weren't massively young, like 7, 8, 9, but they were. Yeah, they were close to.
They were close.
Yeah, they were close.
Like teenagers.
Yeah, they were like. How old was I? I was about 23, 20 something. Yeah, I think I was like 23 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been in the NFT long.
Yeah, for a while. Yeah, because you just came
2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we want to go ahead and provide y'all with some contact information.
Yes.
You can either comment below under this video and reach out to us, so we can connect to you. And if you need any assistance on finding out how to connect with the NFB of Georgia or the NFB, or connecting with us, to come on and just tell us about your experience of blindness or your experience and observing your child, with blindness and things like that. And trying to connect with us on how you can provide better resources for your child or your brother or sister and anything like that. So you can reach us by email at civilizedeyespodcast@gmail.com. You want to spell it?
Okay, I'll attempt. Civilized Eyes is spelled CivilizedEyesPodcast@gmail.com.
There you go. Yeah. Civilized Eyes Podcast@gmail.com.
Yeah. And I really would love for someone who has a child that's blind, that's totally blind, has a child, to come on and tell us how you're able to raise your child, and just what it is that you go through and so on and so forth. Because I've always been intrigued, even like before I became blind. I always wondered, like, dang, like how is it that someone who's totally blind, how is it that they raise their child? Yeah. Not even so much before I became blind, like after I became blind, and I'm like, dang, like how is it that a person who's blind, how would they be able to do this? Because this is hard.
Yeah, what you want to do, like if you do not have if you only have like those misconceptions and the public misunderstanding in regards to blindness, you want to watch this podcast. You you want to go to the NFB.org website, NFB of Georgia website. You want to reach out to many resources as you can possible from the blind themselves.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
when you're trying to think about what are the best resources that you can provide to your child, and get your child in. You want, so one of those things that you want to be able to provide to your child is Braille.
Oh, and not only your child, but also yourself.
Or yourself, or
yes.
your sister, your brother,
yep.
your uncle, any of your family members or friends. Braille is like a secondary, it's an alternative format whereby the blind can learn like how to punctuate, how to spell, pronunciations of words, because just listen to audio recordings, doesn't really, cool. You can't really see the punctuations. If one just went blind and was sighted at first and seeing like how sentences and things are punctuated, then they can like dictate like where's the punctuations in audio, occurring in the audio book. But like the feeling of the punctuations and things like that increases the literature. Literacy. Yeah, literacy. That's what I meant to say.
You made me want to go read some Braille now.
Yeah, we got plenty of Braille. We got plenty of Braille
yes.
right now.
Oh my gosh. We have so much Braille between the both of us.
Yeah.
Man.
So Braille increases the literacy skills of the blind. Where they can be competent in grammar and things like that. And also, what else? Orientation and mobility training.
Oh, yes.
So, go ahead. You want to explain that?
Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you. Okay. Orientation, or O&M, is basically with the cane. I'm sure y'all have heard or have seen people who are blind walking around with, as everyone calls it, their stick, everything. Yeah. But for those who are, my age, certain years old,
come on,
and older, in their 30s or 20s and older, we all know it as a cane, as a walking cane.
Traveling cane.
Oh, yeah, traveling cane. I forgot about that term as well. Or a cane. And like people of the younger generation may know it as a stick. Anywho, so with the cane and or stick, we use that. So, because some people just still like, girl, please don't look so much, called stick. So yeah, so with the walking cane, we use that to navigate, through, with walking, with everything that's in front of us and whatnot.
Did they teach you like echolocation?
Oh yeah, it teaches you echo. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Like as he just said, it teaches you how echolocation, which is how to listen for like hollow areas and so on and so forth.
Yeah, that it's an opening.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep. And also with the trailing and everything. I love echolocation though. But with the trailing. And also, it also teaches you like when to step down, when to step up,
when to cross the street.
How to cross the street and everything. And also,
too.
Excuse me. Yes, absolutely. And and that's about it with the cane. Am I correct? Yeah. So he's checking the comments.
Yeah.
Star comment, show comment, young 7:28 p.m. What's up, guys?
Okay, let's see.
Nothing much.
Comments, Banner's turn.
Just giving out this information, Opal.
Right, list week show star Armand, show comments, star Armand, show comments, young, show comments, star list there, post a comment.
Yeah. So we want to go ahead and I'm about to post it now.
Yeah. No message. So yeah, if anyone would like any more information on the information that we just presented everyone, as Darren just explained, y'all can hit us up at Civilized Eyes Podcast. Or excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. I apologize. It's seasonal allergies that I have going on right now. So yeah, if anyone would like more information or content or anything is that we presented to all y'all, you can always hit us up at civilizedeyespodcast.com.
Yes, Civilized Eyes Podcast at gmail.com.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We ain't got a website.
I'm sorry.
Yet.
Oh yeah,
we're trying to get one though.
Yeah, yes,
we need
yes.
One.
Oh yeah, and speaking of, shout outs to Kawase L.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be having like a web page designated to us on the we'll give y'all the website later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we UGMatribe.net. Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So they're designating us a web page to where we can put our podcasts and stuff like that.
Also, I want to give Kawase L a shout out for his smoothies. Oh my gosh!
Oh yeah, man.
Woo, these smoothies are the best smoothies ever. They're better than my I Can Front. They are a little bit better than mine, even though mine are the best.
Yeah, they got so much, so many minerals in it.
Vitamins.
Energizes your body.
Mm-hmm.
He called this last one Green Machine. It had nothing but green fruits in it, like kale. I don't know if that's a fruit.
Oh, kale.
Green
so
apple,
good.
Kiwi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was good.
It was, man. Kawase, I gotta hit you up for another one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So we'll see y'all next week.
Yes.
Sunday at 7 p.m.
Yeah, same time, same channel.
Same channel. And we'll see y'all then.
All right. Good night, everyone. Peace.
Speech on 7th Sunday. Focus. Swipe up. Flash. Camera. Flashlight.
That was pretty good.
I divided my time to divide both of the minds. Not in the sense of owning shit like when they say that one's mine. You gotta open your mind so it can open your eyes. And I'm promoting that opening cause I'm noticing potent. As if epiphany's hitting me cause I'm speaking unholy. Chasing diamonds and rollers, they chasing Rarries and Rolls. Made it my business to focus, make it your business to focus. Cause if you know this, you're not alone if you are devoted. We're about that action, but we're in control. No, we're not reacting.